Record. Okay. Hey guys, it's me in the chair today. We're doing a review. Hey guys, I'm Anarchy bringing you The Chaos.
And I'm Goblin Green.
And today we bring you a very special movie review. Very special. We're doing Superman Returns, as the title says below. Right below. Right down there. And the thumbnail. You know, all that fun stuff. So we're going to review. We sat through every Superman after 4 at this point of the reviews.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about Superman Returns. Because Superman Returns came out in 2006. It's directed by Bryan Singer. Written by Bryan Singer. Oh my god. Fucking IMDb is so slow. And Michael Dougherty. Yeah. Beautiful. So they wrote it. And Bryan Singer also directed it. So he actually helped write and direct it.
And this is Bryan Singer, the same one who did the X-Men series.
Yeah, a lot
except for 3 and 4.
Yeah, he didn't do 3 or 4.
And all the Wolverine movies.
Yeah, definitely all the Wolverine movies too. He's done some of the new ones too. He's back on doing the new ones.
Yeah.
Very good director.
He didn't do The Wolverine or Wolverine Origins. He didn't do those two.
Yeah. Alright, so... Alright,
so Lex comes to town, starts shit, and Superman has to stop him.
So first of all, there's a big thing with this movie that's gone on for a while, that it's like awful movie. It's an awful Superman movie that shouldn't have been created and just you shouldn't have been touched. You agree with me on that, right?
Yes, a lot of people do think
Lots of people have problems with this movie. It's got... You continue on.
It's got a lot of issues.
6.1 out of 10 on IMDb. The Metascore is a 72, so that's decent. So, you know, it's above average and stuff, but most hardcore Superman fans
fucking hate
this movie.
Especially people who like the Christopher Reeves, the first two.
Alright.
Just don't like it.
Yeah.
I've heard people say that Superman Returns is slow. People who like Superman 1 and 2 have said Superman Returns is slow. Which is fucking bullshit.
So Goblin and I have a confession to make. While watching this movie,
yeah,
we both enjoyed it so much. Oh my god. Like, I'm sure I'm quoting for you correctly, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was such an amazing movie, especially compared to the first and second.
It was such a good movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this Superman Returns.
So let's get everyone on record here. So, is it better than the first Superman movie?
Yes.
Is it better than the second one?
Yes.
And I would agree with that as well.
And it's better than the third.
We already know that.
Yeah, but we just gotta make it right. But okay. Before you start typing, yes, we understand that Superman 1 and 2 were made in the 80s and 70s, or late 70s. But, like, and we understand, we respect them, and that what they did for their time.
Said this all, yeah.
We're just going to get into it again, because
yeah, I
haven't seen the other movie
I know.
And the effects, and, you know, yeah, we respect all that. They did a great effects for their time. But our problem doesn't stem from the effects or anything. It stems from plot, right? Goblin and I, we love storytelling. We love the idea of writing. It's why we're into doing movie reviews and watching movies. So when we're watching a movie, we're looking at the story, and we were enjoying it. I mean, like, it's not the most logical plan, but let's be honest here. What Superman movie has had this super realistic, crazy, actual logic plan?
Yeah.
Superman 3 had a fucking Terminator in it. Okay, guys?
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, our biggest issue with the first 2 movies is the pacing.
The pacing is awful.
Pacing is so slow. It is like the slowest shit ever.
And the story time's kind of...
And in case you haven't seen the other ones, it's not slow because there's no action. It's slow because there's no meaningful dialogue.
Like, yeah, it's just...
Or there's just scenes with no dialogue that are just so slow.
I didn't want to check the time for this movie. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it was great. I loved the acting. The storytelling was great.
Yep.
The look of the movie was beautiful for its time, definitely. Yep. And the effects still hold up well, I think, in my opinion. I didn't notice anything too quick.
Yeah.
And then
maybe, like, the only time I did notice was when it was Kid Clark. I totally could see the CGI in that.
Yeah,
that's because it was in the sunlight.
Yeah.
And it's easier to pick on it.
Definitely.
Pick up on it in the sun.
Definitely, yeah. I agree with you on that one.
It's lit.
I like the way they do it. They don't go into his origin again, which is great. They find a way to, like, change up characters and still make it feel like Superman. Like, Lois, awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. That is Lois Lane.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Lois Lane in a movie besides Man of Steel. And it feels great to be watching and looking at Lois. She saves Superman. Yeah. She actually does something in the movie that actually helps progress the movie and the plot forward.
Yeah. And
Besides,
it's actually like
where's
super
this
helpful.
bullet come from?
Where's the bullet? Where's the bullet come from?
And oh my god, the nods to the classic
Oh
Superman.
my
It's like,
God.
even I got jittery when he lifts up the green car. And it's so great.
Yeah.
It's just...
Epic.
And they got the bartender in the bar. I just found out this now. He was actually in the what was it? He was in the George Reeves Superman show as Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
So he played Jimmy Olsen, and they got him to play the bartender in the bar that Clark Kent's at with the young Jimmy Olsen that's in the movie. The guy who plays
Yeah,
Jimmy.
it's awesome.
Which was cool. It was a really cool element, and I liked it. I liked it. It was great. They got an awesome guy to play Superman and kind of fit the Christopher Reeves style of Superman that they were going for. It was like Christopher Reeves Superman in a really good Superman movie.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. You're making Superman fans cry. You're making them cry. I agree. Next.
This movie,
Okay.
it has so many good points and parts to it. Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
How?
We'll gotta get into characters.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting excited.
I am. I'm getting excited. When I see an actual good movie, I get excited.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
We've been trudging through the garbage.
So first of all, we have Brandon Routh as Clark Kent and Superman. Did you know he was Clark Kent and Superman? I didn't know.
Jesus,
That's crazy. I know, right?
They're two different characters.
I know, right? Alcatraz. How?
You never see them both on this.
No, anyways, he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He nailed it. He did such a good job. He's got that farm boy attitude, but also the clumsiness and awkwardness of Clark Kent. And then he's got that heroicness of Superman,
Yeah.
And he actually thinks when he does stuff. Like
And-
when he's saving people and the rocks are falling on people.
Yeah.
Turns it all into sound with his laser vision. What a smart idea.
Not to kill people. Exactly.
Yeah, it's very clever, very cool. He is a great character in this movie, and he actually gets hurt and wounded and evolves as a character.
Oh, what's funny too is also what I really like is like the little jokes they did. Like when Lex is like, put it together, I don't care if the instructions are in Russian, right?
Yeah.
And they go to the machine and it's in Russian.
It's actually in Russian, and
That's a nice little
great
joke.
little nods there.
And when oh my god, so when he gets the plane and he says, he comes out, he's like, it's still the best, safest way to travel.
Yeah, just like in the
Just like
first...
his
that was cool. That was cool. That was a cool element.
Yeah.
It was cool. The nods to the classic Superman worked for me. I liked him. Like when Lois and Superman fly, it's not so long and
That I
drag on.
want to die.
But it works. It's kind of, it has that romantic kind of like, this, what's it called? You've had this feeling before, because you saw Superman 1 back when you were like younger and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were able to recapture it. And you feel those nods and you're like, wow, I haven't felt like this since I saw Superman 1, you know?
Great.
And I think fans can enjoy that. And I think they should. Like, honestly, I know that people are like, oh my god, they're just trying to steal Christopher Reeve Superman. But honestly, I think this movie's good. I think Bryan Singer put a lot of love into this movie. You can tell how much continuity and how hard he tried. Every background. If you're looking at Martha Kent's farm, you can see pictures of Superman as a baby with Pa Kent and stuff, and it's really cool. The little stuff they add to the movies, and I love it when they do stuff like that. Like the Gotham part, that was a great kind of nod, to the Batman fans.
Yeah, like I said, it's always about those things.
It's the little things
Alright.
and they always get.
Get to actors.
All right. Oh, you fucking bitch. Okay, we have Kate Bosworth as Lois Lane.
Perfect. I have
Fantastic.
no
Oh my
issues.
God.
She did a great job. She was strong. She could actually do something.
Yes.
She kind of had a no nonsense kind of way about her.
Yeah.
She still was a mom.
Yeah.
Which
I
they
really-
did that really well.
I really like that because we've never really gotten that Lois as a mom, and I think that added a cool element to it.
Well, and it also shows like you can be a mom and
Yeah.
be this. And
Yeah,
have a
and still have a job and
and
stuff,
shit
and I
like
really
that.
like that. That
Which
made
we
her a
already
strong
know, but-
female character, which I really liked.
None of
It
them
added that extra
exist. They
bit.
don't exist. None of them.
And then, how can we? Kevin Spacey is Lex.
Okay,
Luthor.
let's just say so. All right, okay. In my personal opinion, Kevin Spacey is like one of the best actors ever. Okay, in my personal
He is
opinion.
amazing.
Him as Lex was a stroke of complete genius.
Oh, it was. Whoever did the casting for this movie, spot fucking on. Well done. My God, I would say I would go as far as saying Kevin Spacey is the best Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah,
Live action films, maybe not comic books or cartoons, but at least live action
yes,
films.
he is
Kevin
best.
Spacey nailed what Lex means as a character, which Jesse Eisenberg and what was the other guy's name again?
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman, thank you. And Gene Hackman, they got close, but they just didn't get it fully. I think Kevin Spacey just got a little bit more on top of it.
He was more rounded out.
He was.
He was. The thing is, like,
He was also clever and
Yeah.
manipulative.
and smart and stuff. Oh, and by the way, just as an aside, all of his henchmen were awesome because they actually were useful.
Some of the best henchmen I've ever seen in a superhero movie.
Yeah.
It was insane.
So this is why that little touch makes you think like, also like specifically hire these people because they're good at their job.
Yeah.
He didn't just hire a bunch of random fucking people. So that makes you think, okay, well, Lex only hires people that are good at their job. He didn't just hire random fucking people.
And then there's the Lex Luthor wig. Remember that?
Yeah, and the wig, and it's awesome.
He looks like Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes, he gets a long wig, and he looks like Jesse Eisenberg.
Zach, I see what you were going for there, Zach. Clever. This movie makes you appreciate Man of Steel more also. Because Zach took specific things from this movie, I feel, and added them to Man of Steel, which makes Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman that much better. Like it's so clever and well done.
Yeah, I think Snyder liked Superman Returns. Obviously, he did like the first movie or the first one, but like this one you can see a lot of kind of connectivity between them. And yeah, again, like there's not much we can say. Kevin Spacey's fucking perfect, except if you put him in 9 Lives, and he sucks.
Yeah, that was all. He's still the best part of the movie, but it's still awful movie. Okay, next we have James Marsden as Richard White. He also played Cyclops in the X-Men movies. So I think Bryan Singer was like, hey, could you just come over here? Anyways, he was good. I liked him. He wasn't a dick of a fiance. I was expecting him to be a total cunt.
Yeah, I pointed that out. It's kind of cool. It could have been so easy to make him an asshole and make Superman look amazing compared to him. Yeah. But they didn't. They just made him be like a nice dad, a cool dude.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's nice.
I'm going to compare this to another movie, Ant-Man, where there is another man in the life, with the kid. And he's a complete asshole. Like, just a complete ass.
Exactly.
I get that Ant-Man's a criminal and everything, but still a complete dick in every way. And this, they managed to, make him likable, And we're supposed to, dislike... Like, I really wanted to dislike this guy because he's, getting Lois and shit. But I liked him. I thought he was good. I thought he was good. Well,
and I liked how they had, kind of a reason, he's a pilot. So that's why because he can let her fly.
And there was a reason for him to be at the Daily Planet because his dad or his uncle owns it. That was cool. That was a very cool element to add to it. I liked it.
Yeah. And, of course, you could totally tell that's how she met him.
Exactly. And that also creates how they would meet, of course.
Mm-hmm. So,
we have
believable.
I don't think we need to go into the female villain character that was with Lex.
Yeah, I'll say this though. Probably the best Lex side bitch. Mm-hmm. Comparing to the Christopher Reeves one.
Yeah, definitely.
Because every time Lex had a side bitch who was his side woman or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, and they did nothing. In this one, she actually has a soul and a heart. And stuff like that, and she actually does something heroic.
It was very heroic and brave of her to do that, to dump the crystals out of the helicopter.
Exactly.
And that shows that she has a character too, which makes her more a human,
Exactly.
Instead of just something written on paper.
So in a lot of ways, this movie does take a lot of things that are normal in cinema and kind of flips them around, right? Like the fiance is actually a good guy. The secondary the girlfriend of the villain is actually a good person. That kind of stuff.
It does. Really is. We have Frank Langella as Perry White, so he's playing Perry White. I thought he was great. He had that kind of he felt like Perry White, definitely. Yeah. He had that good attitude towards him. He was very quick, snappy. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's an door.
Yeah, and Clark.
That was great. And then finally we have Sam Hutchinson as the new Jimmy Olsen.
He did good. I like they gave Jimmy Olsen something to do.
Yeah, they did. He was in a lot of the movie, and it didn't bug me.
No, I wasn't annoyed.
And he didn't just die at the beginning of the movie and have no purpose. Which was cool.
Yeah.
Zach, take notes.
Yeah.
But, one thing I actually really do like about this movie is the fact that Superman doesn't get the girl at the end.
No.
Superman can't, because, there's actually a line in one of the other Supermans that we were watching. It's just kind of blended in together now. Mm-hmm. But where Lois is like, I'm selfish, I just want you to myself and stuff, and she admits that. And it kind of makes a point in this movie because, I think Superman realizes that he can't be with Lois because that's selfish. He's got to be there for the whole world.
Exactly.
He's bigger than him and Lois. He is the savior. It shows him saving people all over the world, not just Metropolis.
Which is another touch I really like. Mm-hmm. Because up until this point, we haven't really seen Superman, a lot of times when Superman goes in other countries and saves shit, it's for America.
Yeah.
In this one, he just is a good guy.
Yeah. It was a really cool element. It was different because it took Superman away from Lois slightly, and it made him, changed it up a little bit. And I like that element.
Yeah.
How Lois still cares about him and stuff, but she's in love with Richard now, and she's gonna.
I was so happy they didn't make out on the roof.
Me too.
I was like, no.
Yeah, no.
Because she's moved on.
Yeah,
right?
she's moved on. It was a cool nod to it, but it's a nod.
Yeah.
They've moved on. The characters have evolved 5 years on. They're not just Lois isn't still obsessed with Superman, and Superman isn't wanting to just be with Lois. You can see that there's still little parts of them that wish they could, but they can't.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That adds another element to the story.
All right.
Again, guys, we really wanted to be able to shit on this movie. We were ready to shit on this movie.
But just compared to the other ones, it's...
Just compared to, like, Marvel movies in general, it's better.
Yeah.
Not even the super... Fuck the like, comparing it to those.
Yeah.
Like, just Marvel movies, superhero movies in general. This is a good superhero movie. Fucking, we got Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Superman Returns is better than Green Lantern. It's better than the Nolan Batmans. I don't even care. It is. Well, we were getting the stupid Nolan Batmans. You guys got like a great gem called Superman Returns. And I don't get why you guys are complaining at all. I loved it. And I'm not even a Superman fanboy.
That's what you don't understand.
I'm a Batman fanboy, and I absolutely loved it. And I got giddy at some of the lame parts. And I'm always like dancing and like singing the Superman theme whenever it comes out because I love that theme. And they did a good job with it. The music is flawless in this movie. I don't think there's one point where the music is not good. I think it's like good throughout the entire movie. The look of the movie, the cinematography is amazing. I think it's absolutely breathtaking. I love the way the city looks. I love the look of the Daily Planet. I love the look of the island. I think everything is shot really well.
Yeah.
There's no real bad shots. The lighting is really well done for Lex and all the characters.
Yeah. Like, all in all, I mean, this was just a very well-rounded, good film. Like, every scene had a purpose, except for the one where he's randomly jumping through a field of wheat, which was the one scene I didn't like. Was when there was no point in showing it, but whatever. Every scene except for that one had a purpose, drove the plot forward. They made Lex way more subtle. They really improved a lot. Like, Gene Hackman was really close, but they really tightened up and improved a lot of what Gene Hackman was, especially with Kevin Spacey and his natural charisma.
Yeah. Another thing I really liked is how they started with Lex this time.
Mm.
They started with him, he's getting the money and stuff. And
then it leads to this funny line where Lois is like, "What'd you do, kill a widow?"
Yeah. And also the dog ate another dog. Like, oh, what the fuck?
That was awesome. Animal King Circle of Life.
It was cool. It was a good... I liked it. Fuck. I liked it.
So, rating.
Alright, ratings.
You're going first.
Fuck.
Because I think they want to know what you think, because you're not the biggest Superman guy in the world.
I'm going to go with 7.4. 7.4 out of 10. I absolutely adore this movie. I'm probably going to buy it for my Blu-ray collection. I'm going to stick it right next to Man of Steel. Also, I would like to say, this is about almost on par with Man of Steel for me. Do I like it? Yes. I love both of them for different reasons. This one captures the more classic element of Superman with also adding a unique twist on it, where Man of Steel goes more into the alien aspect, which I also love.
Yeah, that's fair. For me,
I'm going to rate it on my IMDb. Right?
I'm going to be completely honest. As you probably have noticed throughout all these reviews, I'm not a huge fan of the Superman films. I don't know if you were aware of this.
Yeah, you gotta mention that. This is your first time watching Superman Returns, too. You've never seen it or Superman.
The only time, I think I saw like half of Superman Returns when I was like very little.
Yeah, me too.
But like, whatever. This is the first time me actually was sitting through it as an adult watching it. I thought it was a really solid film. I thought the acting was fine. I thought they captured... They were new and they captured the old. I thought they did a great balance between the two. And it was just better. Like, in my personal opinion, it's just better than Superman 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's just way better. Like, I don't know how people can really hate this film. Like, it's got... I can't... Like, I kind of get where people come from when they critique this movie and don't like it. But on the same end, it's like, it's not the worst fucking thing. Chill the fuck out. It's not Iron Man 3, okay? It's not Spider-Man Homecoming. It's just get this on. It's not Thor 1. It's not Avengers. Not Avengers 2.
Oh my god, we're gonna get killed.
It's not Iron Man 1. It's not Iron Man 2.
It's not Batman Dark Knight.
Yeah, no, Dark Knight. Okay.
Dark Knight Rises, not Batman Begins.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great film. I gotta go 7.5.
Okay.
I think it was really good. I think it paid homage to the comics and the other movie. Yeah. And made its own thing.
Yeah.
And the plot was pretty simple to kind of get, and they dealt with stuff, but it wasn't too like ham-fisted. Like where they weren't like shoving it in your face. Like God.
Yeah. And I really like that element. I like that they were able to capture all those. I mean, like
Yeah.
Like, I want to go over one of my favorite scenes quickly. One of my favorite scenes in the movie that's like really cool. Like, there's so many others that are my favorite, but this one really stands out to me. I actually really like when Superman deals with the bank robbers. You know, with the minigun.
Yeah.
I thought that scene was really well done, and it was really cool with the slow motion and stuff. I'm a big fan for slow motion with Superman and stuff. So it was really cool. I actually like the bullet scenes. I thought they were cool because it really displays how strong Superman is, which we've never really gotten in a Superman movie.
Yeah.
We always kind of have an estimate, but this was like, wow, he can just because like in the cartoons, it's always like sometimes he can dodge bullets, sometimes he gets hurt. You know.
I like to point out the only plot hole I've ever heard that actually has some bearing is like Superman lived in an island of kryptonite. What the fuck?
Yeah. I think
that's fair enough.
Yeah, I do agree.
But fuck you! It fucking didn't make a fucking nuclear man out of hair.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
Yeah, and I think it's just meant to be a fun, awesome Superman movie. That's just it's not supposed to be like a gritty like Watchmen realistic world kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a fun Superman movie that's action filled, makes nods to the comic books, makes nods to the classic movies, and is its own thing on top of that. And for that, it's amazing.
Also, the death of Superman had some impact as well.
It did. It was really
especially
good.
because it's in the Christopher Reeve ones. Had a lot of impact.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I think
that's about it, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed our movie review. I doubt you did. Which one's your favorite Superman movie? Ours is Superman Returns. Our least favorite, Superman 4.
Yep.
All right. So I'm Anarchy bringing you the cast.
And I'm Goblin Green. And this is yet another video that Alcatraz is not here for.
And yeah, let us know what you guys think below. Let us know how wrong we are below, of course. Of course. We love to see that. So yeah. All right. See you guys. Bye. Fuck.